It's poppin' Trey TV gang. It's your boy Trey TV, and we back at y'all with another reaction. With this one, we got Immortal Technique. Name of the song is Dancing with the Devil. I've been introducing y'all to a lot of music. Somebody left a good suggestion and comment like, hey, we like that you're introducing them to stuff, but do a song that none of y'all heard before. And they sent this in, and they sent the story what it's about. But before we get into that, introduce yourselves.
It's your boy Dez back at it again, singer songwriter.
Right.
We're just gonna keep it moving. Another one.
Yes, sir.
It's another one.
It's your boy Teddy Original back for another one, man. A lot of these ain't here, so it ain't gonna be nothing new to me. It's all the same, you know what I mean? So let's get into it, see what we got.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to get into this. When they left a comment, they was telling me what it was about, and they said it's a deep story about the hood and the decisions you make in the hood and how it could lead you into a wrong space. So I can't wait to actually hear what the song's about, because it's a lot of stuff that we all can relate coming from poverty situations. And we learn early that our decisions make our future, so we try to make the best decision. And when you got kids, you definitely more on top of that, telling them to make better decisions, because you understand the impact your decisions have on your life. So I definitely can't wait to see what it's about. It might be a song we listen to. It might actually turn our kids on to it. Who knows?
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
That was well said.
Yeah.
Follow up with that, you know what I mean? I like that. Good points. Let's go.
Before we get to this video, algorithm has me show me no love. I've been going for like 4 months, so if you could like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that helps. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Chi. Get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Okay, got the pianos. Welcome to Harlem. Okay.
Nice.
Definitely can tell you about the streets. 125th. Oh, that's where Apollo at. 125th. Dance with the devil.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation.
He understood money never brought respect. Now I can understand why they send this in and why he left the comment that is telling the story. You could tell this song is straight storytelling from the beginning. It's like real relatable, because the way he give me the bars, you can almost see the picture in your head. He's almost giving you a movie. Like, yo, this is a guy, he came up, he had the movie stars, he was sniffing coke, you know what I'm saying? He came up, no dad, his mom was out here doing what she was doing, he's into the materialistic things, and then when I'm hearing him say that about the materialistic things, I'm like, that's why it's called Dancing with the Devil. Because when you get into all that materialistic stuff, the movie stars, the drugs, the lifestyle, that's when you're dancing with the devil. So it makes sense. What y'all feel about the song so far?
Everything you just said is on point. I feel like you just summed it up. No cap.
All right, say less.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. This definitely give me that old school vibe. I just said that from the rip.
Yeah, that
put you back and throw you in the back, like almost like a teleport you to the past. You know what I mean? That gritty stuff, you know, back in the day. But everything you just said, I 110% agree. Telling a story, you know, letting you know which path this guy's leading down. Like you said, get decisions, alter where you gonna go. You know, and it's not foreshadowing, but he's letting you know that it's about to be a long story, a long ride.
This story don't seem like it's gonna end good for this guy.
You feel me? That's something bad ready to come down. We'll see.
Material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed, but he was sick of selling trees and gave it.
Yo, he dropped out of school to sell weed.
I mean, that's how I go for a lot of teens these days. Like, they drop out of school. Like, ain't no money in school. I'm not making nothing. Look here, I'm coming back from school. I'm seeing everybody on the block with money. They pulling up in cars. They got the new Jordans on. I ain't living like that. I'm like, I'm wasting my time. So that's a decision a lot of them make, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you're right, man. I mean, that situation is crazy as far as that. I mean, I gotta give you that. It just to hear it now, like when you back in that time, you doing it, it seems logical.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But now you hear it, like for some weed.
Yeah.
You're like, what you making? they getting 5 off a nigga with? Is that even worth anything anymore? You know what I'm saying? You can get that at any corner. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear it now, it's just like, get the hell out of here. Back in the day, you're like, I'm gonna get this paper.
I'm trying to get this double up.
Yeah, you feel me? So
the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
Facts. Burning in the melting pot.
So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot.
That's how it starts. You start with the small stuff. You smart. First of all, most of the time you start off when you're young selling candy.
Facts.
To your classmates.
Facts.
Then it moves up to the weed. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, how much money am I making off of this? Then you move up to more stuff to make more money. And it seems like that's the path that this story's going on, which is crazy.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it becomes what? Invisible money.
Yeah.
Because you know you got to end up going back, end up paying for your lawyer, paying for all the shit that you encounter, getting robbed, getting, you know what I'm saying? So all that adds up. At the end of the day, you got nothing.
Yeah, you remember 50 Cent said in Get Rich or Die Trying, he said when you do the math after all this, after everything you just said, he said, I just made minimum wage.
Exactly. Exactly. Ain't even worth it.
Selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the
Oh, that's crazy because he said Scarface. And you remember in Paid in Full when Paid in Full was in New York, and they was talking about when the movie Scarface came out. Remember, he said the movie Scarface came out, everybody wanted to be a drug dealer. And this is right here in New York, and he's bringing up the Scarface reference. So that brought me back to the Paid in Full reference. It brought everything back full circle.
Full circle, yeah, good pickup.
Jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing.
Say Puffy.
You heard about the situation back in the day? You ain't hear about that?
Well, I ain't hear about Puffy smoking a nigga in the club.
I mean, not smoking them, but I mean, shots rang.
Oh, you talking about the with J-Lo and Sean?
Shots rang.
But I thought Sean did that. But no, Diddy did.
Hey, ho. I don't. Hey.
Allegedly.
Are we speaking on that or not?
Allegedly.
Are we going there or not?
Allegedly, Diddy did it.
Okay.
And Sean took the fall for it.
Right. Now, ask Sean. Sean now, it's a whole different situation. He probably gonna spill all them beans.
He did already.
Oh, yeah, facts. I forgot.
He did, and I don't know if you've seen the lady who had the tape and stuff that it happened to.
It
was a black lady
right. I did see that. She was
talking about it, and then she said Sean didn't do it, that he did it.
Yep.
And when she said it the first time, a lot of people thought it was just a money grab. You just saying he did it because he got the bag, and you just try and get his bag. You say Sean don't got no money, but if you say Diddy did it, so we wasn't looking at Diddy the way we look at him now. Time has passed, the trial, the videotape with the hotel came out.
Crazy.
So now we're looking at him the same. So now it's actually more believable. We know Sean became like mayor somewhere in his country. That type of stuff, changed his life around, got more into religion. So it's like,
how long he been out? What for? Was it last year?
He been out for a little minute now.
Come on in a couple years?
Yeah, because Diddy been locked up a couple years. Like, he was out way before Diddy got
damn, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Yo, time be flying.
Yeah, it does.
It just seemed like yesterday they got him up in there.
Facts.
Damn.
He smoked the motherfucker up in the club, but only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45.
Okay. What happened then?
Something
trying to be trife, never face the Everyone trying to be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be God's angels.
He's just saying basically, yo, karma. You out here doing dirt, you gonna get dirty. You don't think you're just gonna be out here just doing all this type of stuff to people and nothing's gonna happen to you, nothing's gonna happen to your family. You're gonna do stuff to people, kids, ain't nobody do nothing to your kids. It's like whatever lines you willing to cross, people willing to go farther than where you just went.
Yeah, I mean, like I told you before, previously, I'm all about energy. Yeah. So the type of energy you put out there is the energy you're gonna get back.
Facts.
Cell block, but that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be God's angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
Burning in the melting pot.
That's the second time he said that, right?
They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts.
They call that the melting pot because there's so many people different from everywhere.
Yeah.
Drinking and joking for entertainment until they saw a woman on the street walking alone 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects. The darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently. And then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken, and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head. I'm falling and I can't.
This is crazy. Now I can see why they said we had to check this out, because this storytelling on this is just crazy, and you could just see it all so vividly. Everything that he's saying is like decisions. You want to be around these people. You want to be around this crowd. Well, this is how they getting down. This is what comes with it. You had the chance to make a different decision, but you made your decision. I can't see. I'm interested in her to see where this led to after he did this. Yeah, it's like the climax of the story.
It's got to be negativity. I tell you that.
Yeah, let's find out.
It's crazy.
Can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended a life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover, but what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped.
Oh my
he couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom.
No way. No way. No way. Did I hear that completely right? Hold on, I gotta hear it again.
Man, you heard it right.
Nah, bro, that's his mom's?
That shit chills through your body, right?
Yo.
Everything you just did was just to your mom's.
Should hope, because he did say they covered her up on that dark alley.
Why? Because she was running, she was in the park. Yeah. Dark. She went into the darkness. Remember? She walked into the darkness or something, and they yoked her up, like you said. Yeah.
Damn. Yo, this is sad. This is sad.
Oh, man.
Forsaken her, she cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to
hold on, I don't want to miss that. Yo, what?
Ain't no way.
This story just keep getting crazier.
No way.
Crazier.
No.
I didn't think the stories was leading this way.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a confession?
Oh man, this is wild.
In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows. In every street cipher, listening to little thugs flow. He could be standing right next to you, and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Facts.
Better chill with the dance with the devil, cause that dance might last you forever. Yo, this was a tough song.
Oh, that was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
This was a roller coaster, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether to buy or listen and like, you feel me?
Yo, I never heard no song like this before. This is the first time I heard something like this. Oh man.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. I'm not sure what to think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, took me on, like I said, took me on a roller coaster. It was definitely a crazy ride. That was Dancing with the Devil.
Yeah.
Immortal Technique, right? Yeah. Oh man, sheesh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get right to it. I didn't know whether to bow my head or to listen, or just stay there, just listen to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of what was going on actually in the story.
Yeah.
It was a lot of gruesome stuff going on.
Man.
So, but definitely the way that he made you picture the whole story, it was definitely a good, a montage of, of how to be able to depict the way that he's trying to say what he's trying to say. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how to portray that real quick, but I mean, overall, I would have to give it a solid 9, only because I was riding with him throughout the whole story. It wasn't about the visuals. I could see the visuals, minus it could be a black screen, and I could still see the story.
Yeah, you're gonna paint your own picture.
You feel me? That's why I gotta give him a 9, man, because that was good storytelling right there.
I feel that it's very vivid.
Yeah, it was vivid.
Yeah.
He keeps you in context. You know what I mean? In context. My bad with what's going on and how it's going. Like I said, in the beginning, it started off like a little bop. I can dig this song, but as you get deeper and deeper into the story, you really start sitting back in your chair like, hold on, what is going on here?
Went somewhere dark.
And then it's Immortal Technique. The technique was immortal. I'm saying so. You know what I'm saying? So, I probably give it an 8.5. 8.5.
All right, 8.5. I thought it was dope. I like the way that he broke everything down, just to let you know, like, yo, when you moving out here, you have like consequences. Like, you think like none of your moves matter or how you moving matter until like it's one of your loved ones. You don't care when it's somebody you don't know, but when it's your loved ones, you really see how your actions do. And I just like how he broke everything down with this. I like the visuals. It was dark. It was gritty. And it kept everything in perspective. I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. I gave it a flat 9. I definitely thought it was heat. Shout out to the person that made the suggestion about listening to something that none of us heard before, and then they sent this in, and it was definitely on point. It definitely was nothing that I expected from none of this. It just went in a whole completely different place, and I'm glad that you get to see and hear this stuff for the first time, and get a real reaction, like, because this was just a crazy video.
I'm still
to watch. I can't wait to see what y'all send us next. Before we get out of this video, then like, subscribe, leave a comment. Make sure you do that. Until our next video, it's your boy TRETV.
It's your boy Des.
Tell you the original.
And we out.